Hey everyone, Aaron here with some fresh new gig logs. So the last 2 weeks I've done 4 weddings and I thought, let me squish them all together, compress it, talk about it. I'll show you some clips from weddings that I've done, talk about things that happened, things I learned, and you get to see a hilarious sparkler exit that happened to me on Friday. And you know what? Let's just try doing this a little bit different. Let's go on an adventure together. The first wedding I want to talk about was this wedding I did at a hotel, and the highlight for me here was the fact that it was the first night that I took out my photo booth. Let me show you how it works. Tap to start, and I have a photo boomerang, or the gallery. The gallery is where you can see all the pictures that have already been taken. You can also send the couple a link that they can have that on their phone, which I did. I also customized the URL to have their name on it, which is pretty cool too. So you just hit photo, and I have their branding on here, and you have different filters that we can do. Here we go. And so from here, I can text it, airdrop it, do a QR code, email, hit done. The reason why I bought it was people were asking me if I had one. And at that point, I was seeing money go out the window, right? But the photo booth just sounds like a nightmare to me, right? The printers, the DSLR cameras, and the big, huge, giant things. So I wasn't into any of that shit. What I found was the salsa booths, or, you know, booths that are kind of like the social booth, no matter which one you have. You just set it up, it's got an iPad in it, got an LED light around it, boom. You're just supposed to set it up and then walk away, which is what I wanted. I don't do printers, I don't print out paper, I don't bring props, I just offer that. It was a hit at this wedding. I mean, people were using it all night long. It was super, super cool. I also strategically set it near me and the dance floor because I didn't want it in another room or far away from me. Number one, because if something went down, I didn't want to have to like stop the dance, be like, can you guys hang on a second? We'll get back to Footloose. I gotta fix the photo booth. I can't stop the party for a photo booth. I would toss that thing out the window before I'd ever do that. The other reason is it feels like it's part of the party. You know, that's what I liked about it. I got it because, hey, for people that don't want to dance, you know, go hang out, go take some pictures with your friends. And then people that are dancing, you can just walk over, take a picture, get back on the dance floor. And what I saw happen was that. That's what people did. It was really, really cool. And one of my selling points to my clients when I'm talking about it is, hey, look, I'm your DJ. I'm there from the beginning of the ceremony all the way to the last song. And so that means that you get your photo booth all night long. It's not hourly. So I don't have to beg people on a microphone, go take your pictures at the photo booth so that the couple can get their money's worth and we can shorten that dollar dance. Now let's skip ahead to the wedding with the sparklers. And so this was in an outdoor tent kind of area. And again, I had a dB limit on this wedding, which I think was worse than the one I had in my last video, because their limit was 90 dBs, right? But at this venue, I had like a little red box with a circle red button in it that I put underneath my table, and anytime I went over the number, it would flash red. So the number that they went by was 60 dBs, about 20 feet from the tent. It was tough, guys. It was tough. The dance still worked, but I could hear people's feet shuffling on the dance floor. And, you know, it's just one of the challenges that we have to have as the DJ. Again, I've let you guys know, I'm not trying to make people's ears bleed or melt their faces out there, but at some point, you want to make sure that I can't hear you breathing out there either. Let's talk about the sparkler send-off, though. Here's some clips of it. And, you know, I don't think this is the way they planned it.
Yep, we're going this way. You guys over there.
It's not supposed to go this way. It's not supposed to go this way. Jeez. Oh my God. What the? I think the main issue with these sparklers was that I don't know if they were like official sparklers. Like they were like in a big like stick. And when people lit them, it was like a firework. I thought they were gonna shoot off those Roman candles. You know, 45 people holding these things, and it turned into like this war zone. But luckily at the last minute, the wind blew all the smoke to the left. So the photographer was able to snap this picture, and I'm sure it turned out great, but as you can see, it was absolutely hilarious. During the 4 weddings, 2 times I used my new Sennheiser lapel mic. I did an unboxing of it in one of the shorts, which I'm still trying to figure those out. Nobody's really watching those. I don't know what to do with those. I got the lapel because at this event I did a couple weeks ago where they had a lapel inside the venue, like they provided one. And the priest that was doing the ceremony, he had the couple turn around and face the crowd, and he got like down the aisle and did the ceremony that way so that everybody could see the bride and groom, which I think that's pretty cool. I liked that idea. And I bought the newest one that they just came out with, this digital one. Both events I used it for, it worked great.
Jake, before your family and friends, you take Caitlin as your beloved wife to have and to hold through laughter and incent.
You know, I got the half wave antennas, I did the scan, everything worked great. I checked this thing like 40 times, had the officiant do a mic check with it. Here's what I learned, and this is a newbie, okay? I told you guys, this is my 3rd year, I'm still figuring this shit out, but what I learned with the lapel is that it sounds a whole lot better when there's people in the room. When there's nobody in the room, it sounds like you're in a like a garbage can. It's so tinty and it feeds back like crazy, but when there's bodies in the room, it does better. And I ran it through my J-Mix 8 for the first wedding, and then I ran it through the Bose S1 outside for the second wedding. All right, let me show you the plan for ceremony. We are outside, and I'm battery powered, which I'm glad I brought it with me. I needed it. We're going Bose S1 Pro. And then for microphone, I'm using my new lapel. I'm using the new EWD Sennheiser. Just did a check with the officiant, sounded awesome. Got half wave antennas on it as well. Make sure we're not getting any dropouts. Did a scan, everything looks good. And the iPad is running DJ Pro. It's hard to see because of the sun. And powering my microphone is my power bank that I just got. And so should get plenty of power from that. I also wanted to have the speakers. I'm kind of changing my approach to that as well. Instead of setting up all the way in the back, I'm moving more to the front. People might say, well, Aaron, you're gonna be in the pictures. And I'm like, fucking great. I wanna be in the pictures. I want the couples to look at their pictures and go, oh yeah, there's Aaron. The last dance, my Saturday dance, my couple was older. And these guys were so much fun. Felt like I was in like a club. Like they all just knew each other. I switched up cocktail hour, by the way. I kind of tried out what Nick said the other day about mixing during cocktail hour. And there's a couple reasons why I wanted to do that. The first is because I'm bored as shit. If you're just playing a background mix during cocktail hour, we're just sitting there. It's boring, to be honest. Like, I hate cocktail hour. I'm so bored. So it gave me something to do. But I noticed, like, once I switched it up, boy, the vibe in the room just really started changing. Like people started like moving like this, and they like the volume went up with people talking. Seemed like they were drinking a little bit more. So the things that Nick was saying, like I can back that up. I actually saw that happen at this event. The bride danced all night long. She was sweating. I actually accidentally left my ceremony bag at the venue. She grabbed it. I went and picked it up from her, and I talked to her on the phone, and she'd lost her voice. I was like, you don't have a voice. She goes, I know, I was having so much fun. I couldn't even move this morning. And I just love that. That's what it was all about. I got to play some songs for them that are usually risky with the younger couples. You know, some of the older songs are hit or miss, like Jesse's Girl, The Summer of '69. Off on that music, and I was having fun because I love that shit too. I had so many compliments, even from the venue owner who was older too, and she's like, you were playing the best music. I had so much fun. You were taking me back to when I was a teenager. That was cool, you know, guys. That's what it's about, you know, getting those kind of compliments from people, not just from the wedding, but like, think about these people who are doing these weddings every single weekend. They're listening to the same songs over and over again. So when you go in there and you play some different stuff, it's refreshing to them, and they'll be like, I want this person to come back because they played really great music. I'm gonna end the video with just some clips of the dance so you can see how it went. Thanks everybody for watching. If you like this and you like me, then you know what to do and just do that shit.